A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Bears headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Plows through the defense. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again. I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Quick give. It's Hawkins. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Finds the tight end. Got room at the 35. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Makes a grab. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
First and goal, Oklahoma State.
The Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Hawkins. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cowboys! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Gonna run it. It's Beal. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Here's Lagway to pass. With the catch, it's Miller. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago? They go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway. Because you said it, David, he was one of the most recruited players in Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. If this coaching staff can get him to play his A-game week in, week out, this Baylor offense is going to be impossible to stop.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Reels it in. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Morris. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Lagway. Catch in the middle. It's Livingston.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Caught. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They will score. Touchdown, Baylor! The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using it early when 2 left for them to spend. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. Upstairs, he's got it. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Motion from the wideout. They're all over him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Misses badly on that one. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Coleman. Breaks into the open. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Nice move to keep running. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Knocked down immediately.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Looking for the score. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Long way to go on 2nd down. Flagway wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem, and the QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
And they'll stop him right there on the return. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Left side, it's Barnes. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the 1st down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the 1st down.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Snap in the shotgun. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Out wide left, it's Young. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the...
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Cowboys! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Coming out with it, it's Freeman. And the returner is stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making the adjustment. Flagway. Left side, it's Brown. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's Flagway. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Flagway on the play action. Look out! Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference. But
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Has to have it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's Flagway to pass. With the catch, it's Miller. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
The Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Back to pass, it's Lagway. He fires one deep down the right side.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Second and long here. Throwing, Lagway. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Out wide left, it's Miller. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks at the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Beal.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Lagway wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Baylor! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's got it inside the 35. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes a grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Oklahoma State, number 10, grab and score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Number 16, set to kick off.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Lagway. Looking to the big tight end. Left side is Livingston. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He uncorks one deep. Got it down the field. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Stanford taking on the number 5 team, the Virginia Tech Hokies.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
And it's the Cardinal coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And it moves their mark to 8-1 on the season.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Here's Lagway to pass. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Brown.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Play fake Lagway. Out wide right, it's Brown. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Again, it's Lagway. turns it upfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
And the Bears are marching down the field. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Mano-a-mano, man. One-on-one go ball. Who's going to make a play? The defender steps up to the occasion, knocks that one away for an incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing again, here's DJ Lagway. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Lagway wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So a drive there of 82 yards. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Keep it on the ground. There's some daylight. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, it's Hawkins. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. On play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
Defense might bring the house here. Under pressure. Buried before he could blink.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covered in downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Fights off a defender. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Lagway. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They go play action with Lagway. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Defense showing blitz here. Sees a crease. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Just feeds the running back. Stop right there.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Push is ahead. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Holds on, it's Barnes.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Left side is Green. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The Cowboys have this offense rolling. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They've got him corralled.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. There he goes. Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. So here they are, a chance to put together a game-winning drive in a tie game in the final moments. Here's Lagway to pass. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Brown. Touchdown, Bears! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important. And the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
And right down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Out wide right, it's Barnes. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Right side and screen. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete in the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the...
Grabs it. Into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Number 81, the catches.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside. It's Morris. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Lagway. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Changing the routes with his receivers. Lagway on the play action. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Miller. There he goes. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Out wide left, it's Brown. But look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this will be for the win. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree.